Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome, everyone, to Glendale, Arizona. This is the Verbo Fiesta Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Indiana Hoosiers, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Stanford Cardinal. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here on the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. Time to find out who's going to be moving on in the college football playoff. Team out there, we're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. He's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle. Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle, Kirk, showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game, is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of havoc in the middle.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. And it's hauled in with a tight end and a cornerback.
Well, big decision coming up now for this offense. I think they thought they might get this first down, but now 4th and 1. Offensive coordinator and head coach talking about it. Are you going to go for it?
And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Shotgun handoff here. That run takes it across the 30-yard line.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
First down here for this offense. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right.
We see this all over the country now in college football. Defensive backs staying back a little bit deeper, forcing the quarterback to have to throw things in front. I like the decision here by the quarterback because he gets positive yards. It's a good way of staying ahead of the chains.
Looking to pass here on second down. Caught over the middle. It's Griffin. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
Well, we're just getting started here, and already you can feel a rhythm between a quarterback and a receiver. Nice job again getting back in the pocket, making a nice, accurate throw to one of his top targets.
Tackle finally made at the 37. It'll be 1st and 10 from there.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
Catch is made down the middle. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. Solid gain on the play there, wiped out by the penalty flag. Fresh set of downs for the offense, first down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. He's swarmed by the defense. And the Hoosiers will come to the line to run the hurry-up. Second down, looking to throw it. And it's incomplete, just out of reach. A little too much on that throw.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, that's going to cost you.
And they've got him at the 5. Great run to set up scoring position here.
Chris, it's early in this football game, but the defense had a golden opportunity to come up with a stop, and they allow him to run the football on him to get the first down, and now it's 1st and goal. Missed a goal.
Touchdown, Hoosiers, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. They were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling and great execution, and he reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Stanford offense back out there in the field now. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? And they'll tackle at about the 23-yard line. No huddle here for the offense.
Pretty good game here by this offense, and here they are. They're getting already set to the line of scrimmage. They're ready to go. Defense better get their cleats in the ground.
Throwing off play action. Quick throw complete to the tight end. Good enough for first down yardage.
Well, this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
The tight end goes in motion before the snap. A handoff to the back. And the run moves the ball up to the 33.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. He'll hand it off. Past the 45. They make the tackle, but that's a great pickup on the ground.
And here we see the quarterback read the second-level vacancy that was emerging, and the back did the rest. Huge run for the offense.
The offense with some pre-snap motion. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He'll take a deep shot here. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Chris, that's every quarterback's worst nightmare. A wide-open receiver streaking for a touchdown. You could throw a hook shot out there, let him get underneath it, and let him run to the end zone. What a missed opportunity.
The receiver grabs it, makes a move, and breaks free. They make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
Looking to throw it on first down. And it's just beyond the receiver's grasp. Too much on that one. So 2nd down after the incompletion. And there's the handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss in the play.
Really tough to run a good counter play when the linebackers aren't fooled at all. This time they got down in a hurry into the line of scrimmage to make that play.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Now they put that nickel defense, and I think that's the right call. You get more speed to be able to cover with those 5 defensive backs. It also allows that defensive line with that good coverage to get after the quarterback, as we see here.
Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. After the miss, still down by 7.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown, at the very least 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
And here comes the Indiana offense back out on the field. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Breaks into the clear. Inside the 45. Brought down, and the gain moves the ball all the way to the plus 42.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
1st and 10 now for the offense. The ball is picked off. He could go. Now the 40. At the 20. Touchdown, Cardinal. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow.
Not only are they able to come up with some points of their own, now the defense on the other side comes up with a turnover and a touchdown to tie the game, and they're an extra point away from taking the lead.
And they tack on the extra point. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. And here comes the Indiana offense back out on the field. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly mistake last time, a pick 6. Breaks free. 1st down and more. He's still running. Now here he goes. Tackled all the way down to the 25-yard line. Suddenly, they're in great position to get points.
Man, this guy can fly. He gets one crease in the defense, and phew, he is gone. This guy is as fast as there is in the game.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
And throwing again on 2nd and 10. Catch made on the out route.
Chris, it's so much fun to watch the athleticism at the wide receiver position nowadays. The ability to make plays on the outside is extraordinary, and they bring a certain toughness, too, that catches my eye.
Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Locates the tight end. It's complete. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Indiana.
Chris, that's his 2nd touchdown of the day. You talk about getting off to a great start. He may have more in it.
TGT puts him in front by 7. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Indiana, 14, Stanford 7.
And the return starts just inside the end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. And he will make the 1st down. Tackled at the 26.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice game.
1st down and 10 now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. A deep shot to the left side. It's caught inside the red zone, still on his feet. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Stanford. Well, this college football playoff game is all tied up. And Kirk, it's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly. And they're doing so with such high stakes. Answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. first play of the drive now from the 25. And looking to throw now on first down. Lets it fly out of the wideout, but they can't make the connection. Falls incomplete. So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Delivers quickly to the left side. What a catch! Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. The Hoosiers will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. The back's got it. Picks up the first, looking for more. Breaks into the clear. Past all the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Hoosiers.
Well, this is what this running back brings to the table for this offense. He's always one touch away from a huge play. And here he gets the ball, gets some space, and from there, no one's going to catch him on his way to the end zone.
And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. Send the back in motion. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage. So Kirk, Indiana has the lead here. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. Will we see more offensive firepower on display, or is the defense going to step up as we head to the 2nd quarter? Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. We'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
The punt team making their way on the field.
Great job by this defensive tackling in space. They are going to keep him short of the 1st down marker, and a big decision for this head coach on whether or not to go for it or punt it away.
And the returner brought down by the coverage team here. And the Hoosiers offense is back out there on the field. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Breaks through the tackle. That one moves the ball across the 40.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. A little bit too much air on that throw by the junior quarterback. Offense facing a 3rd and short from the 41. Can they make the 1st down and avoid a tricky 4th down decision? The pass is caught.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up into the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. Forget about the running back. Nice catch and a 1st down for this offense.
And the Hoosiers with 1st and 10 here. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Has the 1st down and more. He's in the clear. Touchdown, Indiana. Way too much speed on that play.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
Indiana, 28, Stanford, 14.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Stanford offense is back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Intercepted, picked off by the defense. After a short return, he's tackled at the 18. What an enormous takeaway by this defense.
Chris, I think I could hear him calling out blocks after that pick. Or was it the defensive coordinator next door up here in the booth? Either way, they were looking to score.
And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Hoosiers.
This receiver is putting on a show today. That is 3 trips to the end zone already. And based on how this defense is playing against him, this may not be the last time we see him in the end zone today.
Extra point knocked right down the middle. We got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. They're going to run it here. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Oh, a fumble here. Can you believe it? Defense makes the recovery a turnover.
You know, I like this quarterback's ability in the option game. He just doesn't do a good job of protecting the football here. You've got to be dialed in with your fundamentals or it can cost you at any moment.
Takes the toss, heads to his right, and he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
This running back's had a big night, kind of night you dream about, but the defense finally steps up and gets to him behind the line of scrimmage.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Indiana.
Chris, you think this guy, when he went to bed last night at the team hotel, thought he would score not 1, not 2, but 3 rushing touchdowns in 1 game? What a day.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
42, Stanford, 14.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. The Stanford offense is back out there on the field. That fumble in the last possession set up a touchdown. Can they bounce back from that costly error here? Grab made by the tight end. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. That completion makes it 2nd and short.
Boy, he has such great size. I just love this play call on 1st and 10. The defense is expecting a run. Instead, you go play action, and you throw it to the big man for some positive yards on 1st and 10.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
That's another sack for this defense, Chris. If I'm not mistaken, they've had a lot of pressures. I think that's their 2nd sack of this game. And this defense has a lot to do with why they have this nice lead here early in the game.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Looking for a man deep down the middle. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down. Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. And here's the return. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. Coverage team brings down the returner. And here comes the Indiana offense back out on the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
Well, it's not been their day as a defense, but you can see they have not given up. What a big hit into the backfield that time.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Chris, a really great job here with the quarterback and the receiver. This is all about timing. Quarterback gets back, no hitch in his delivery, gets the ball out in front of the receiver where he can run away from the defender for a nice completion.
The Hoosiers will line up to punt it away. Oh, it landed at the 7 and bounced into the end zone for a touchback. And the Cardinal offense is back out there on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Here comes a handoff. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Well, I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
Looking right, this one caught.
Chris, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Caught quickly. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. So the holding call on the offense will back them up 10, and they'll try it again. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Lets it go quickly. But it's incomplete, and that will now bring up 4th down.
Oh, man, nearly a disastrous play there by the quarterback. Look at his facial expressions right now. He knows that he caught a break, trying to force the ball in there. He's going to have to make better decisions moving forward and work through his progressions to find his open man.
The coverage team makes the stop on this return. Comes the Indiana offense back out on the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. 1st down, looking for more now. Breaking free at the 35. Breaks free down the left side, end zone ahead. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Hoosiers.
Well, it was just a matter of time till this guy found the seam and took it to the house. Unbelievable job by the offensive lineman, allowing him to get to that 2nd and 3rd level. And with his kind of speed, no chance of bringing him down.
Stanford, 14.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen. That's good coverage there. Here comes the offense, hoping to get a drive going. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Taking a shot deep down the right side. He makes the grab at the 30 and still going. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Cardinal.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Stanford, 21.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Offense is back out there on the field. 1st down, looking to throw the football. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Wide open downfield. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
And massive play moves it across midfield to the +42. First down. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
They're moving the receiver now before the snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. It's the 2-minute timeout. We've got a blowout developing here.
I think that's really good recognition there by the quarterback and offensive coordinator, the defensive lineman, to go with the touch pass, and the execution is solid. They'll reset the downs after picking up the first.
And the Hoosiers have 1st and 10 here. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Gets the first and still running. They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with a first down to 17.
Chris, that last carry puts him now at 100 yards for the game. Boy, he's been patient, followed his blocks, let everything develop in front of him, then use that burst to pick up some good gains today.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Press coverage now from the secondary. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. The receiver makes the catch. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal.
Boy, another positive gain for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Quick throw, catch made. Touchdown, Indiana. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
Chris, we're only a few ticks from halftime, and doesn't it feel like this thing's already over? Just a first-half beatdown to be remembered. This is going to be a fun locker room at halftime.
Point after, not right through. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And that one is incomplete with just 9 seconds on the clock. At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. And it's incomplete. Just 5 seconds left on the clock now.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for a man deep down the left side. Hauls it in outside the 10. He's still running. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Stanford.
Boy, this is a huge score, not only to cut into the lead, Chris, but just psychologically to be able to score like this. You go in at halftime, you make some adjustments, you get ready to make a big comeback now in the 2nd half.
And they'll set up for the PAT. And there's the point after. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Stanford will kick it off to get the 2nd half going. Kickoff out of bounds. The ball will be spotted up at the 40-yard line. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking for the wide out. He's got it with room to run. Here he goes at the 10. And they finally tackle him down at the 1. Big gain in the pitch and catch.
Man, the defense seems to be all about loading up to stop the run. They're creating some one-on-one opportunities, and the quarterback and receiver make them pay for it with a great play.
The Hoosiers trying to punch it in. It's first and goal. They'll try to run it in on first and goal. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, they actually call a play that goes in the wrong direction. Seems like everything they've called has worked out, whether it's on the ground or through the air. And this time, the defense steps up and makes a play.
Ball moved back to the 4 for second and goal. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Hoosiers.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a third or a fourth later today.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
Stanford 28.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Stanford offense back out there on the field now. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Pressure is coming. A deep shot to the right. Pass caught down at the 20. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. Well, they spot a holding call. That'll back them up 10 yards, and they'll try it again. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Bringing pressure. Oh, he breaks free. This one ends up a safety.
Boy, great defense right here. That is diagnosing the screenplay. You see how that defender chased it down? Earns his team 2 points? He just saw it coming from the snap.
The return brings it out to the 32. And the Indiana offense will take over. First and 10.
And here comes the Indiana offense back out on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? He shreds the tackle. And a nice first down gain there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker.
Boy, positive yards there on first and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on second and inches.
Snags the quick throw. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Handoff here from the shotgun. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
Well, there you go, defense. Listen, it's not been a great day for these guys, but this time they stepped up and took out some of that frustration. Nice play.
Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Catch made on the left side. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage yet.
As quarterbacks, when you see man-to-man coverage, before the ball's even snapped, you're looking for a matchup you want to exploit, take advantage of. This time, he waits for the back to find that matchup with the linebacker, makes the throw, and picks up a first down.
And we're able to move the sticks. Set up now, first down at the 34.
Think about this, Chris. These guys have been working since January of last year to get ready for a dream season. They've had that. Now they're here so close into the postseason and the playoff, working with the lead. It comes down to a third down. They do their job, convert. Now they keep working that clock and getting so much closer to advancing to the next round.
Important second down play coming up. It's press coverage now from these DBs. And the quarterback keeps it here. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. I'll give them credit, they didn't lose anything, so it wasn't a negative play, but this kind of play's got to be able to hit big and get down the sidelines for big yards.
Can he make it to the marker? He's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call.
What I always love to see on these offsides call is when they're always pointing at each other. You know, he did it. I didn't do it. Put it on him. Well, we know this time it's on the defense. They're going to make the right call.
Offense has got this drive going now. A killer penalty to extend it. A fresh set of downs now. And slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Well, if somebody talks about a play being blown up, this is a great example of that. That's Exhibit A for how to be physical on defense.
The first real speed bump of this impressive drive. Offense comes up now 2nd and 11. Not much on that play, brought down short.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third. Oh, and it's fumbled. The lateral goes wrong.
Oh, what a play by this defense. Trailing in the second half. Really, the only way you can get back into this game is create turnovers. Ball's on the ground, they pounce on it, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
And the Stanford offense is back out on the field. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the +47. Stanford comes to the line quickly here.
With that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down. Great start for the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
A nice RPO here by the offensive coordinator and a big gain by the back. But let's give credit to the quarterback. He saw that this defense was sitting back, worried about the pass, so instead of throwing it, he hands it off and some nice positive yards.
Makes the catch downfield. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal.
Chris, the defense has got to do a better job of wrapping up the tight end there. The coach is preaching to these guys, we need more than one tackler to the ball. They caught a break there. The tight end breaks the first tackle, and they had another man there to bring him down before it could have gotten ugly.
Looking to scramble. Looks left and finds his target there. Touchdown, Cardinal. That's how you finish a play. That's another strike from this quarterback, Kirk. He is having himself a day.
This guy's just having one of those days you dream about against this secondary. But let's also give credit to the wide receivers doing a nice job of getting open, and the big fellas up front for giving him enough time to throw.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
35.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. It's a draw play. They test the middle and get stuffed. That is just not open for business today.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
So the running play stopped on first down. Brings up 2nd and 10 from their 25. Second down, looking to throw it. Running back has it on a screen now. 6-yard gain sets up a 3rd and 4.
Good time here to drop this screen into the offensive coordinator, and a nice job by the running back being able to pick up some positive yards here on this play.
Crucial third down play coming up. Out of the gun now on third down. Looking deep down the left side. And that one is incomplete. They tried a deep ball with time running out in the third quarter, but it doesn't work. So, Kirk, Indiana has the lead here. This has been thorough domination through three quarters. A real statement confirming their status as a national championship contender. We'll check out the stats so far. And the Hoosiers will send their punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. And the Stanford offense is back out there on the field. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Boy, Chris, it has been tough sledding today for the old man under center. At this point, you just hope he's able to get out of this game healthy.
The incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 38. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. And he can't hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Now, this defense has done such a great job of disrupting the timing with his quarterback and his wide receivers. Sacked him multiple times, consistent pressure, just dominating performance.
He's past the marker and still going. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
This is why they're in the playoff, right? Not just the ability to throw the ball, but you get to a critical moment, a third down, you trust that offensive line to come up with a first down, and they get it.
And the sophomore, a little bit too much air into that throw.
Well, you had the coverage that you want here as a quarterback. Receiver runs a really good route, and the quarterback just misses it. Now, the one thing I'll say about on the outcut is I'd rather have it thrown towards the sideline than behind the receiver where it can be intercepted. So he misses it, but at least it's not a pick.
Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
It's just so hard in these late game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
Caught in the flat by the running back. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Good job by this offensive line and a great throw by the quarterback to get that first down there on third down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the second.
He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Stanford.
Well, you can tell that this play caller, the offensive coordinator, he's thinking about the future. He wants to see how his quarterback and how this offense wants to compete when this game's out of reach. He's going to be very happy with the result of this play.
Now a two-point conversion attempt coming up. He's looking to throw. Makes the catch for the two-point conversion as they continue to cut into this lead.
Chris, as you know, the windows are so tight down here, especially when you're throwing the ball this close to the goal line. And this quarterback was just simply dealing to thread that ball in there for two. Great throw.
Oh, they got it. The kicking team makes the recovery.
Chris, I can't believe they recovered that. That's one of the toughest things to do is to recover that onside kick. But perfect timing here. That ball went up into the air, and the kicking unit got on top of it.
And the Cardinal offense is back out there on the field. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. First down, looking to throw the ball. Incomplete. Very lucky to avoid an interception there.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
They bring him down after a short gain there.
I really like what this defensive coordinator's doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense inbounds so that clock will keep ticking.
Offense trying to move into scoring position if they can convert 3rd and short here from the 50. Makes a quick grab. And they do pick up first down yardage. Set up now at the 44. Stanford comes to the line quickly here. It's a shotgun run call. He's got the first and still going. He made the stop at the 26, but it's a first down. This offense in good scoring position now.
Well, depending on the temperament of the head coach, he's either turning to the bench and screaming, where in the heck was that all game? Or maybe he's just kind of keeping that to himself, thinking, all right, maybe this is something to build on. Maybe something positive can come out of this. You're going to have some bad games from time to time. We'll see how he gets his team ready in the future. But that right there, man, that's what they've been looking for all game.
Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Cardinal.
Well, if you're going to give it to him, he's going to take it. That's his 3rd touchdown today against this defense. Whether they play zone or they play man, he's finding ways to win matchups and get the ball to the end zone.
What have they got cooked up for this 2-point conversion attempt? The pass is complete to the tight end. He's not going to get there. The 2-point try fails. They can't cut into this deficit any further. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team all over that to make the recovery. Comes the Indiana offense back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's 2nd down.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
2nd down after that previous play. They'll hand it off. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
But these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all.
They'll take a deep shot. And the deep shot falls incomplete, but wait, there is a flag on the play, so we'll check that out. So the offense obviously will decline the penalty and take the result of the play. The Hoosiers will have to kick it away. And the ball rolls dead. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Looking to throw it on 1st down. He's going to take off. Finding some room at the 25. Slides down to avoid the tackle. Stanford comes to the line quickly here.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Looks to his left and makes the completion. Makes the defender miss. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting earholed. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
Now, the defense appeared to jump before the snap, and the flag comes out. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Offense comes up on 2nd and 5 after the penalty. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. The pocket breaking down. Picks up the 1st down and still going. The defense scoops it up. The ball is loose. He finds some space. And they'll finally bring him down after a huge return. The defense doesn't just get the takeaway. They set the offense up in great field position. And the offense gets a chance to start with a short field. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
Takes a shot at the end zone. And it's intercepted, the last thing they could afford. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
Wow, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the 2nd half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
And the Stanford offense back out there in the field now. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Fires it to the wideout. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots, get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
Second down and 10 after the incompletion from the 23. He'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. It's the running back in the flat. Just a 4-yard gain, so it sets up 3rd and 6. Stanford comes to the line quickly here. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Fires it to the wideout. And it's almost picked off. He trusted his arm, but a risky throw. Almost his 2nd interception today.
And I think the quarterback here forces the ball because it's 3rd down. But he's got to be careful having the ball on his own side of the field. That ball was almost picked off.
The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. And he's brought down, but hold on, there's a flag on the play. So the holding call in the offense will back them up 10, and they'll try it again. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. Trying for a 4th down completion. And he's brought down. A sack will end this drive. Huge play here by the defense.
Well, down late in his football game by more than a possession, they obviously had to go for this. They just couldn't come up with the execution.
1st down and goal now. Can they punch it in? They'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Now, the defensive coordinator must be thinking, it's about time. This running back has just destroyed this defense, and this time they're able to get into that backfield and come up with a nice play.
Touchdown, Indiana! And the route is on. That's another touchdown for this running back. They can't stop him. Dream performance in this playoff game.
Yeah, this is going to be a performance we're going to be talking about for a long time. I just love watching because he's doing it in so many different ways. We've seen speed. We've seen his physicality. He's breaking tackles. Boy, just an absolute dream scenario, as you said.
And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. The Stanford offense is back out on the field. The last time they went forward on fourth down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points. And looking for a man deep on the right side. It's caught at the 25, and he's still going. Tackled all the way down to the 25-yard line. Suddenly, they're in great position to get points.
And there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
Sideline route, but he's out of bounds before the first down marker. Stanford comes to the line quickly here. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. Now it's second down here.
Get set, get set.
He went for it, and he gets it on the scramble. That is deflating for this defense. Stanford getting set for the 1st and 10 now. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He's running out of time here. Swarm with a pass rush, a sack.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They have done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
The junior trying to take a shot, but overthrows his man.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime, get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the fourth quarter. You don't want to give up the big play, force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and
it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. Could take it all the way. They finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
The game moves the ball to the 39. It'll be first down. Chewing clock with the running game. Nice run. He's brought down to the 44.
Well, this guy's been a lot of fun to watch today, showing a lot of ability to get outside with speed, some toughness between the tackles. Now he's well over 100 yards, and a big part of the reason this team's going to advance to the next round.
And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
The coordinator moves to a heavy blitz look here. Off the RPO, caught to the right. They bring him down, but that first down should be enough to propel them into the national championship game.
Well, why not, Chris? Here we are in the fourth quarter. It's third down. This guy's been making plays all game long. Go back to him again, and it works out.